Oh, dum, 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 So I'm trying to pack for Asia, and I just added the little ribbon on my suitcase so that I can identify it easier.
Hello friends, it's been a long time and I know I haven't been on YouTube for quite some time now, and that's because I've been busy with my life, but I wanted to make this memoir for myself. Or if you guys are curious about traveling across Asia, so around late April to early May of 2016, two of my friends and I went to Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Japan. It started because one of my friends was graduating from her master's program and wanted to travel the world before she settled down to look for a job. And it so happens that she found a really good plane ticket price for all three cities. And she asked me if I wanted to go, and I said yes. And I also asked one of my other friends to come with, and that's how it started. At Hong Kong Jockey Club. So basically this video is just my journey across Hong Kong. Most of these videos were recorded on my phone for Snapchat, but since Snapchat stories aren't forever, I decided to save them, edit them, and now I'm gonna upload them to YouTube for future viewing pleasures or anyone else that are curious. We won! Thank you. I won $2. Bye bye. Since we don't visit Asia that often, we wanted to make sure we get the best experience for food as well. After breakfast, we decided to go to the Big Buddha, so we took the train and then a cable car towards the Big Buddha temples. Okay, there's the monastery, and we hiked from here all the way up to the Big Buddha. It's so humid and hot. Finally at the top. It's so pretty because the clouds are up here, hiding the mountains. After the Big Buddha, we left to go to a small fishing village. This village is known to be partially built on the water, and a lot of the shops are on stilts in the water. So the next morning, we started our breakfast at this place. I can't really pronounce it because I'm not Cantonese, and I can only really say the romanization on the bottom, so I guess it would be Sui Wa restaurant. But those buns though, they were bomb. This day is pretty much a shopping day. We actually stopped by McDonald's to get a few snacks. I had lots of bubble tea at the Dragon Center. For dinner, we had Ho Hung Gi. It's also a Michelin-starred restaurant, and we're there for what Hong Kong is known for, which is their wonton noodles. The next day, we started out with dim sum once again. At dim sum with the cards. It was another one of those browsing, shopping days. We already finished. So cute. At a mango store. So delish. red bean? Yep, it's red bean. In Hong Kong, there's a huge consumerism culture, so I find a lot of the times I'm just shopping and eating. But sometimes between shops, you find random ass temples in the middle. Like, the temple looks so ancient, but it's literally in the middle of tall rise buildings, which is kind of interesting. I had lots of egg tart that day.
So good.
And some street food, and another Michelin star restaurant. For this restaurant, we decided to have their famous roast goose, just because I'm from Canada and our goose is like our national treasure and we are totally not allowed to eat them ever. So when you're in Hong Kong, eat some goose. It was, honestly, it tasted like roast duck, but a little harder to chew. But it was something I wanted to try. And we ended the day off with some more bar hopping in Central. Our hostel was located in Causeway Bay, and there was a 24-hour supermarket nearby. So I bought lots of snacks, and I really enjoyed this sausage one. It was like garlic and squid or something. It was delicious. So on May 1st, we decided to travel to the peak. The tram to the peak stopped working. So now we're gonna bus up. Sadly, the weather wasn't cooperating with us and we could barely see anything. Currently at the peak, but it's so foggy that you can't see much. So this is what we're supposed to see. And this is what I see. And that night we went to a night market where we had night market foods like some escargot and crabs. The crab was so bomb. And I got a little hungry in the middle of the night, so I decided to get a hand roll by myself. That's also near Causeway Bay. Go get hand rolls on my own. Look at this elevator. It's tiny. So on May 2nd, it was our flying day to Taiwan. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for the next episode of my Asia adventure. Have fun and love life.